It's about that time of year, one of the Fluffy Poodle and I's favorite time of year. We're talking waterfowl season. But Fluffy and viewers, this video is not about these types of ducks. No, this video isn't about these. This video is about the world's largest mallard duck decoy. The world's largest decoys come in two different designs. The first design is what you guys already seen. It's the Drake Mallard. The second design is the wonderful and beautiful black duck. Fluffy and I will definitely prove to you that the view from above is actually quite nice. The detail on these will definitely bring in those ducks and geese. But how big are they compared to other decoys? As you can see behind me, I have a few of those really big decoys in the water. But like I said a second ago, how big are those decoys compared to other duck decoys, such as the Cabela's wood duck? About that big. And that is definitely not that big when you're trying to get the most bang for your buck. But how big are they compared to the game winner pintails and a game winner feeding mallard drake? They are about this big. Which are a good size, but I definitely think bigger is better. We got a good comparison to those duck decoys. But are they bigger than goose decoys, and couldn't I just use a goose decoy? Now I want you to go ahead and watch how peacefully and smoothly those big decoys move in the water. And while you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and grab, that's right, I'm gonna grab a big, giant goose floater and show you the comparison to this, to the big mallard decoy. You can see here that my right side is bigger than my left side, which is 100% normal and the same in this position. But how do they look when they're next to each other in the water? Well, there's only one way to find out. You can tell again that the goose decoy and all those duck decoys are much smaller than the world's biggest mallard and black duck. Now, people ask me all the time, why would I be using such decoys like this? It's a numbers game because we can use less decoys that cover more water and still attract the same amount of birds. Now, for the people who didn't understand that comparison that we just used, literally, those big duck decoys back there are equal to 4 or 5 regular duck decoys. So while we're out in the water, we can use less decoys compared to what we were using before. But Daniel, who makes these big, giant decoys? QUAKE Lake Decoys by RH Outdoors. You can find these big giant decoys on their Facebook page and definitely order you some this season and get them prepared. Getting them prepared by putting the weights on and planning your decoy spreads for this season. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short little episode of us explaining those amazing, wonderful decoys by RH Outdoors. That's right, QUAKE Lake Decoys, RH Outdoors. Check them out, get you some, get them in your spread while they're hot because we were one of the first people to use them last season and they were amazing. So amazing that we will continue to use them every single time that we go out there on the water for waterfowl season. With that being said, we're gonna wrap up this video. Until next time, you guys know who this is. This is Daniel the Big O and the Fluffy Poodle. That's right, Mr. Fluffy Bear and his green hair, the world's best waterfowl, poodle, and service dog. See you guys on tomorrow's episode. Y'all have an amazing day. Seriously, check out QUAKE Lake Decoys, RH Outdoors. That's right. Y'all have an amazing day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Real quick, the Fluffy Poodle and I wanted to say something at the end. The Fluffy Poodle and I are not sponsored by this company at all. We seriously give credit where credit's due. So check them out, get you some, and use them the next time you're in the field and on the water. You guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.